Let's see if this works now. Let's see what we can do. Chat. Is there a chat? I don't know. Alright. I know I can get that off of there. I don't freaking need that on there. Audio, video settings, output, expected frame rate, max video bit rate, stream stats, and switch between all cameras, super and hard camera on either front or back. Cycle through all of them if possible. No. Alright. Flip camera. Where is there a chat? Is there a Chizat? YouTube update event info. While visibility is turned off, your viewers will not see you proceed. Broadcast. While visibility is turned off, your viewers will not see you proceed. I don't understand. Streamlabs design, encoding, or streaming in process. Update event info. Anyone with link, only me. Which people can watch. Anyone. Streaming, disconnect, go to advanced settings. You are going to customize the you want to continue. Mode. Which people can watch. Anyone with the link. There's a Thursday shrimp drink for free. Alright. I need to get that shit off my freaking thing. I don't understand why my chat's not up. Event list. Shrimp Lay Pass subscribe. Oh, okay. Mute audio, flip camera, everything works, but the chat doesn't come up. Does this turn like this? Yes, it does. And chat doesn't come up. Yeah, I don't understand it. I do not understand. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Hey, hon, you get your phone? Hey, can you go on YouTube and see if I'm live? Everything's all jacked up over here, so I'm trying to use my phone. Never done it, so. Huh?
So, saying your dog is needy.
Yeah. I don't know how to use it on the phone, so. Oh, here we go. It's across the screen. DMC, what's happening? Just came in from changing front brakes on my Lambo. Yeah, not quite my van. Oh, I like vans. Grew up having vans. What's happening? How you doing? Hey, how's the picture and stuff? I'm doing it on my phone because my computer's giving me a hard time. Oh, I'm on? Okay, cool. Yeah, I could see it. It's kind of neat. I could see it on my computer. Oh, yeah, I got the stream over there and everything. Oops. Come on, food, get on down there, food. Just gonna screw everything up if it don't go where I want it to. There we go. I'll take it. No problem here. Okay, cool. What kind of van you got? My dad used to have a 1976 Ford Econoline with the big sliding door on the side. And he had aluminum, like American racing rims, wider tires, dual exhaust. He had a whole bunch of good stuff, you know. It was cool. It was fast. It had a 351 Windsor in it. I've tried to stream like 15 times and it hasn't worked. I don't know what the deal is, but it doesn't work. It's not working well on the on the computer. So, it's not a custom van, just basic transportation. Oh, a '99 Caravan, so it's a smaller one. Oh, no. I don't judge. Hey, Caravan. Shoot. Should have seen minivan I was driving for the longest time back and forth to work. Just to get back and forth. It didn't even have heat. Drove it in the wintertime. I had to scrape the windshield off with the inside of the windshield just so I could go to work in the morning. Hey, if it gets you to work and it pays the bills, guess what? It's better than most people have. Don't matter to me what you drive. Alright. It's a short bus. Yeah. I remember when I became a carpenter, I realized it doesn't matter what you drive, it's how big your paycheck is. So it doesn't matter if you drive a hoopty to work, it's because it's a work vehicle. You know, so who cares? You know, that's how we always looked at it. Well, not when we were kids. When we were kids, you know, the coolest car won. But when we grew up, it was like, you know, whatever you got to use to get to where you're going. But, well, I'm glad. What'd you do? You said, yeah, custom vans are cool. He didn't have a custom van until I got older. When I got older, then he got the one with the couches in it and the curtains and all that crap. But, yeah, for right now, it's just, okay, what's this? White balance, autofocus, Explorer effect, stabilization, anti-banning. Give me side pipes, fender flares, and shag carpet. Of course, lots of metal flake. Yep, and lace too. Now that's living. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be living. Yep. Yeah, I tried to do this on the computer for some reason. It just wasn't doing anything. So now we got it on here, and everything seems to be good. Where it's streaming settings, video settings, output, expected frame rate, max video bit, stream status between all cameras, use pre-API only enable. Okay, we'll get out of that. Put that up. It's a short bus. I like that. It's a short bus, yo. So do you drive far to work? "3A mode." What is 3A mode? Effect stabilization. Stabilization. I don't know what 3A mode is. No clue. It's this. I gotta hit the shower. Gotta pick up some prescriptions, but if you be in a while, I might be able to catch up with you later. Okay, no, not actually working at the moment, but before was self-employed car stuff and boomsticks. Oh, nice. Car stuff isn't big right now? I have to pick up medication too. I gotta go up there in a little bit. I was gonna have the missus do it, but she didn't have my card through the union, you know, so I don't have to pay. It's my Benny's card. But yeah, I gotta go get my stuff too. But I was gonna do it after I got off of here. Well, I'm glad you stopped in to say hello, sir. Greatly appreciated. And I hope you have a good afternoon. Self-employed car stuff. What kind of car stuff? Man, that's what I need. I need somebody to come do some car stuff. Yeah, meds never needed them before this year, but we getting older. I guess 47 now. Yeah, I'm 48. I take, I take stuff for my anxiety and depression, all that stuff. I've been taking that stuff since 2008. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been taking it for quite some time. But I don't take anything else. I mean, just stuff for my neck since the accident, you know, for pain and stuff. But other than that, I don't know how to take anything. Motrin or something for the back every once in a while, you know. Nothing too too strong. Ooh, that's a blue one. Blue. Yeah, this doesn't do too bad. I like this. It's just, let me see, can I shut off this chat? Oh yeah, I can shut off the chat. And then oh, I can see so if I flip the camera, I can like shut off the chat, flip the camera, and how far behind are we? 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably about 8 seconds. Not bad, not bad. Flip the camera again. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I like that. Right, same here. Got anxiety, I guess. Diagnosed with Crohn's disease. I don't know. I can't even spell it. Yeah, that's about how I feel with most of the stuff. You know, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I've gotten physicals. I don't know how many times, and they always say everything comes back fine, but I sure don't feel as good as they say I am, so, or I'm supposed to be, so. Well, just know if you're taking meds, you'll be alright. Because you're on top of it, so. You should be okay. One day we won't have to take them anymore, right? So yeah, I guess just in this video, I'm just gonna feed a bunch of shrimp. My tried to get some names last night. Oops, I just dropped a piece. Tried to get some names last night for this food, and we didn't quite get there yet. So the name for this food right now is the unnamed food. So I just haven't come up with anything yet. They were giving me some ideas last night. I just wasn't able to just decide yet. So I like the names of my foods to have a little ring to them, sound good, and it's I'm just not set yet. Just haven't come up with the idea yet. I will though. We'll get it together. But as of right now, it's the food that has no name. I just don't want it because, like I said, I knew somebody a while ago that sold it a long time ago. I think he still does, but I was actually able to find it myself. Through a connection I have, so I don't want it to have, of course, to have the same name. We'll just keep it like that, something different, so nerve stuff too, but hey, we still gonna party, barbecue in Detroit with Kid Rock. Cheers, buddy, catch you in a bit. Yeah, I think I'll live. Got a lot of people to aggravate. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yep. Yeah, I got the nerve stuff. My hands tremor. I get that little tremor, but other than that, it's not too bad. So we'll see as time goes on. We shall see. But don't worry, it can only get better, right? It can only get better. This tank over here, I got to figure out what I want to do with this Black King Kong tank over here. My Orca tank, the babies are coming out. There's got to be a male in here that's more dominant white, and I think I just found him. Ooh, where's my net? Where's my net? Because the babies are coming out white. black with white instead of black with blue. And we can't have that. So there's a male in here that has a strong dominant white gene, and I just think I just snagged him. And we'll take that little baby too. But everyone that's white's got to come out. Yeah, because, I only want blues in this tank, and if I have white shrimp, black and white, I don't, I can cull them, but I just don't want a tank that's, that I'm trying to work on, so I have to cull it pretty hard. So, yeah, there must be a male that snuck by, and he's got a white gene. There's one right there too. Geez, how did I miss these guys? Well, he's not white, but he's more white than anything, more white than blue, so he's gone. I'll scoot you over there so you guys can see. Yeah, let me wipe this glass off now. It's got some drips on it. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's blue ones in here which are good, but there's a ton of them in there that they're more white than anything else. So I'm gonna have to pull all of them out. Ah, those little babies. Because they gotta have the blue, and so I just took out 2 males, didn't even know. Some of my moss is so thick in here. They must have been hiding, I didn't even know. So they got to my females, but hey, now I got some really nice Black King Kongs. It's just not what I was looking for, but, what do you do? I'll take it any way I can get it. So, yeah, I put 2 pieces of the unnamed food in the tank, so the adults can eat on one, because there's so many babies in here. You can see them over to the left. Let me get this wire out of the way. I'll just unplug it. That's the light, the wire that goes up to the Solawasi tank to give them extra light, to keep the algae growing really good. But it's growing really good, so I don't need to run it right now. But yeah, I see them over to the left there on the cinnamon stick. They're eating, see, I'll slide it over some more. They're eating pretty good on that piece. It's packed full of little shrimplets over there. I mean, little ones, but yeah, so all the ones with the white, I'm going to have to get rid of. Oh, here come a bunch of little ones that are all blue. So I wonder if I had 2 females, if I have 2 separate batches in here. We're going to have, like I said, we'll just have to go through and separate. And like I say, it's no big deal. We'll take them both, It's just nice that the shrimp, breed, and we have all the juveniles like this, because if you guys can see, they're little and there's a lot of them. So little and a lot of them. Yeah, see, they're so white. So we'll let them get a little older. And that batch there, the larger ones, the juveniles there, the shrimplets. I mean, you have shrimplets, then you have juvies, then you have semi-adults, and then you have adults. So those would be juvies. They're probably about 3/8 inch wide. So I'll wait for them to grow up a little bit, but you can tell the little itty bitty ones when they're walking up because they're really blue, so really blue. So the ones that show predominantly white, I want to call them out of there. But like that moss right there in front, it's so big and there's so many shrimp in it that you gotta wait for them to grow up so you can see them moving around in it. I cut moss off of that to sell it, so that's the Hookerus moss. And if you guys watch videos that I've made in the past, I've put them on metal square screen to get them to grow. So that's one of them there. That it's probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches, 10 by 10 or something. So it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I've been working on these guys. The male, I don't know, died, just crawled out. I don't know. I put him in here. That's where I messed up. Is I had the male in with, it was an extreme black King Kong, and the tips of his tail were blue. So then the babies started coming out. The orca all black with just a little blue on them. Or I mean, just a little bit of lines on them. And so I thought putting them in this tank with its offspring, it would really produce. Well, I don't know what happened to them. I couldn't tell you, but they are not. He is not in here anymore. At least I cannot find him. So it was probably a poor idea to do that, and now. I'm getting these. So what I might do is try to find... Hey, Chevy Fish! Welcome. I'm on my phone now, so hopefully this works better. But what I'm going to try to do is if I can get one of these females, if they have no white on the tips of their tail, I'll probably put them back into the... extreme black King Kong tank to see if we can get anything rolling over there. But the only bad thing is they have white tips on their tails, so I might just have to find my bluest blue male and my bluest blue female and start going from there. So okay, let's move on. Third time's a charm. Yes. So let's move on to orange eye blue tiger tank, and you can see how they act like they're starved, but I feed them every day. And that's just how they act. It's really funny that ones that get fed so much, they act like, there's no food at all for them. It's pretty hilarious. It's just so hard. It's going to be hard to get anybody on the stream. Probably everybody's going to have to watch it on the replay because I had to restart so many times and the computer's just not working. I don't know what it is on the computer. I've reset Streamlabs, redone Streamlabs. I was going to go and do do the StreamYard again, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try my phone. I've never done it on the phone. Let's try the phone and see what happens. And I don't know. It seems to be pretty darn good. It seems to be pretty darn good. Yeah, that's the only thing is, it's really hard to read this. And this link. Entertainment, okay. It is really good. Okay, well, who knows? Maybe it's something I'll try again. Hey, hi. Luke's calling you. Okay. Yeah, so it might be something that I do more often, due to the fact that, the video part of it is 10 times better than anything I could do, with the computer camera or, the Logitech or whatever. It's just way better. But this tank's just packed, so that's what happens when you go all winter and you don't sell much. The tanks just start. This tank's just been doing really, really, really good. It's I haven't had any problems. It took me forever to get it going, but since then it's just took off. They were just slow starters. Yeah, she's over sitting on the couch watching TV. But yeah, these guys started real slow. Now I'm starting to get, some purple ones. So like the clear ones, because you have, Luke's upstairs. He just hollered down. He needed mama for a minute, but he went back upstairs. I'll tell him you said hi. But the clear ones, because you get like clear, yellow, the blue, the rusties, they have a rust color on top, but like the blue will have like a little bit of purple. But the clear ones, I don't know. They're down at the bottom right now. There's a couple ones down at the bottom. They're starting to turn purple. I was going to start pulling them out and putting them in another tank, because I'm starting to get a lot in the tank. So I don't know if it was a separate batch or something, or this one got with that one, and it created it, but they're starting to come out like a lavender, purpley. It's really cool. The clears, they call them blondes. I don't know. It just... But yeah, I couldn't even tell you how many shrimp are right there. I can't even count them. They're just really crazy. But yeah, like I say, I don't know how many people have come on here, because I had to reset it so many times. I think they're just tired of it. But hey, I gotta get it set. I gotta figure it out. I don't know why it's not working on the other end. So I have no clue why. Don Cervantes. Oh, Don, what's going on, Don? I did not know you was here, sir. Like I said, I've reset so many times. I did not know. How are you, sir? Hopefully you are doing well. How's the fish and shrimp room going? Or what do you call it? The man cave. How's your man cave going? Fish Tropic. What up? What up? Yeah, the moss is crazy. Cray cray. Yeah, I remember when I first got that hookerus moss right there. I bought 15 pieces, cost me $25, and then it was shipped, and that's what I started out with, 15 pieces, and now I have huge, just massive pieces, because I just I sell it, but I recrop it, I propagate it and move it from one tank to the other and just keep making it, and it's a really good plant to have. Good moss to have, I mean, not plant, moss. So yeah, if I gotta get for this phone, for me to do this from the phone all the time, I'm gonna have to get me a nice I don't know, not really a tripod, but some sort of arm that can be moved around quite a bit. I wanted to get one of those. It's the handheld phone. What is it? Not called a Metabo. It's I can't remember, but I have one that holds the phone, but it doesn't fit my hand right. It just when you grab it, it's comfortable, but after a while, and then when you set it down, it's too tall. So I need something that sets on the table. Yeah. I have a bend arm, but this is just on a little 3-legged tripod, so. But yeah, it'd be cool if I had something that went all the way up to the top of the tanks and would collapse and go all the way down to the floor. Or just something that would go up and down, and when I need it really low, like I could detach it and put it low. Yeah. My wife got me a bendy arm. I use it a lot. It works really, really good. You just twist it and clamp it on and bend the arm around, and yeah, it works really, really good. For high shots, basketball cards unboxing. Yeah? Basketball cards unboxing? You collect basketball cards, Fish Tropic? So did you start fishing over there yet? Has your season started? I collect everything. Yeah, collect anything that's worth something in the end, right? Wish I would have started collecting those Bitcoins a long time ago. Oh, it's snowing. Yeah, we had snow here, what was it, yesterday, day before yesterday or whatever? It's gone now. We'll be back up to 77 or 80 by what is it, next Wednesday, I think. But like right now, I think today's going up to like 45, but it's supposed to go up little by little every day. So I went out a couple times. We had warm days. It was in the 70s. Of course, I didn't catch nothing, but it was just fun to go out. My Dragon Bloods are doing better. They're doing good. I'm just waiting. I have a batch right now that's growing, and then the female is pregnant again. So, the only ones that haven't bred and done anything, well, I have the black Calcios, I have the blues, and I have the reds. The red Calcios are really slow. 10 PSA. I got Zion Williamson rookie year. Looks like 10 PSA. Yeah, you got me. You could tell me whatever you got, and I still won't know who it is. I don't follow sports. The teams over here are so bad you just stop after a while. It's not even worth watching them anymore. Tampa Thunder Blue. Yeah. Yeah, I've worked hard on these. I've had them for so long. And again, they were another shrimp that took way, way, way too long. But the female is pregnant again. So she should be kicking that batch out here soon. But I'm not sure how many I have. I probably got 20 babies from the last or from her first batch, I should say. But I saw her, I don't know, weeks ago, and she was full up again. Let me see your red Riley shrimp. Oh, red Rillies? All right. I don't have a ton of them left right now, but let me put some food in there and see if I can interest them toward the front of the tank. And then I'll move the camera down there. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I already put some in there. Come on, guys. Yeah, give me that. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I dropped some in here already, and it was... So I just pulled it to the front. I didn't think anybody was going to ask to see them today. So we'll get them to the front. Do you pull variants out? Out of this tank, I haven't pulled anything out yet because, that's my first batch. So when those grow up, I probably won't pull anything till I at least get 4 or 5 batches to see what the parents are breeding, because at least by the time the first batch is ready to be able to breed, hopefully I'll have at least 3 sets in there. So by then I should be able to get an idea of what the best look is that I'd like, and I can go from there. But with a tank that's new like that, oh yeah, she's pregnant right there, that one turned sideways. But with a tank that's new like this, just starting out, I don't mess with it. I want to call them red skull shrimp. I also have some Red Riding Hood. Oh, Red Riding Hoods, yeah, they're really nice. I like those a lot. There was a time that I mean, I could get some now, but it's the Red Riding Hoods for a while there. They were really a big deal. Because, you go on that Band app and they're all over that Band app. I don't go on the Band app much, but my red Rillies are they're not acting the way I'd want them to. And my snowballs, I'm trying to get those going too, but I don't know, for some reason they just a long time ago they stopped breeding, and lately they started breeding again. It's really weird. I don't know if I sold off like all the males or I don't know. So I've been waiting and they get full of berries, and then the berries disappear, and then I only see a couple shrimp. So if that's the issue, hopefully it'll change soon. But what did you say? I just separated red skulls from an experiment tank. They're awesome. My blue dreams do that. Yeah, they're just finicky, I don't know. You don't want to overfeed, so you don't feed them, and then, you feed them and they eat, and you're like, okay, everything's going good. They're getting saddles and stuff, but the thing is they can get saddles, but, and then the berries drop. But if they're not fertile, then they'll just, they'll pick them back up and they'll eat them as protein. But all I need to do is get a female to have a whole batch, and we'll be fine. Because I think I'm short on males. It really sounds weird, but I think I may have sold like every male, and all I have are females in here. But who knows? We'll see. Who knows? We shall see. I'm going to add a few more females, see what happens. Do 15% water changes. That should help them. Driving and lurking now. But listening. Oh, yeah, be careful, Chevy Fish. Hey, OOTD. What's happening? What is going on? What is going on? Alright, Fish Tropic wanted to see some red Rillies. Let's put some red Rillies. They're nothing, the tank's really got a lot of algae. Let's see how that looks. It's a bottom tank, so it stays cooler than the other ones, but it doesn't like get super cold. Not much. Just working on the tank lids, trying to get that done today. Thought I'd put a stream on while I work. Oh well, cool. Yeah, I'd love to get lids for these too, but as I'm sure you're figuring out right now, that stuff is expensive. If you're using the stuff for the that they use on the greenhouses. Hey, Cromwood, what up? How's it going? Let's see if I can get these Catagolons up here, and you guys can see some sweet Neos over here too. Let me just get some of these tanks fed real quick while you guys watch that one, so I can move around and you guys can see them. Oops, god damn, really behind, multiple behind the same freaking rock. Hey, one, go down. This is just stupid. Fed. Hold on, getting some feeding going. What we got? Scandinavia, welcome. Yeah, I gotta get in. Hold on 1 minute. I'll be there in a second. just finishing up feeding every tank. It's not hard when you got the pellets. You can just fly through and drop them in, but you know, you gotta tap them down because they have little air bubbles in them, so give you a hard time every once in a while. There we go. I think that's all of them. Oh, no, forgot this front one. I got a few down here. Hold on, I'm coming, I'm coming. Alright. That should be about it. Hold on. Right around the corner. Alright, I'm done. What do we got? I already have them cut, but since they are prone to mold, algae, etc., to extend the life of them, I'm putting tape on them all to keep water out. I gotta get the good 2.5 for the red stones. Yeah, those lids. I was thinking about if I ever used them to silicone the ends. You know, put a bead of silicone and then just wipe your finger down it. And then, you know, as it would get dirty and stuff, just take a soft bristled toothbrush or something, clean the end of it, and, you know, it would hopefully clear any dirt off, so. But, alright, let's move, scoot it over to, these guys. These are the wild Catagallon. So they're, yeah, Catagallons, but they're really nice. They got a lot of color. A 2.5 gallon. Whoa, over here, those are expensive. The smaller the tank, the more expensive. Yeah, these are some of my favorite. These are on the almost on the endangered species list. You can't even. They're not supposed to farm these. Can't get them no more. Nothing. So it's a big deal. A big deal. They put a little protein in here too. Yeah, this tank's pretty full. This is a 15-gallon tank, just black sand. I have some smooth river rocks in it, cholla wood, some cinnamon stick rolls to help keep the The bacteria's going, so they have plenty to eat. There's quite a bit of shrimp in here. I've had this tank going for, I don't know, 3 years. I don't mix them. There's nothing in it. Yeah, these are all natural colors. So you get greens, yellows, some pewter gray, some steel. But since I'm using 6mm ones, it was making the lid bend and not sit right. So clear Gorilla Glue tape is it? Oh yeah, tape it. That's a really good idea. Yeah, if you ever need to tear it off, you just take it off, sling you some new tape back on there, and you're good to go. Yeah, tape that's and clear. Yeah, clear Gorilla Glue or even a masking tape. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, is it? Do you have any Kanoko style cherry reds? No, the only reds that I keep anymore, solid reds, is fire reds and Bloody Marys. I don't keep any other type of red shrimp anymore. I used to, but it's just, how many reds can you keep? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I thought you did. What do we got? Reds come from reds that develop the darker hair. Probably the darkest one, like a black. Oh wait, yeah. Let me show you. Hold on. I got a black rose that'll make your socks fall off. But it's not out eating yet, so. Sorry. Oh, there it is. I think that's it right there. We'll see. Yeah, I have Black Rose. I have two different tanks of Black Rose. I have a tank of Black Rose that produce the Onyx, which is like it's kind of like a rust, but it's not a brown. Here, I'll show you guys. Move you over there now. Oops. Nope, don't want to flip camera. Have you ever mixed your painted reds with your black reds? No. I don't have tank space. The only time shrimp get mixed up is like make a tank for those two to me. Yeah, no. The only time I mix tanks is I put the shrimp that are my cull shrimp in a tank, and those go in the tank with my mystery snails. I have a mystery snail breed out tank that I put them in. So all my cull shrimp go in there. What's it? I cut it so I have a feeding hole with a cover.
and cut the back section to hold my water line, air line, so each lid is 3 sections plus the hole. So just very tedious work each time. Oh yeah, very, very tedious. I could imagine. TJ Kennedy, hey, it's been a while. How you been? I've been good. How have you been? It's good to see you on this side of the grass. Put the calls of the two in their own tank. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really have the tanks to work on Neos. I do Caridina more than I do Neos. Because I have, I have to try to produce as many as I can for everybody. So here's my Fire Reds. One of my tanks. What do we got here? A lot of fun jeans of Caradinas. Been busy over here. It's been crazy. Hot. Feels like summer already over here. Lots of hard work. Nope, might be the best Neo in my opinion. There's a white one in there. Or better. Oh, yeah. I see that. Alright, hold on. Let me pull this up. I gotta move the table out of the way. So we'll put you down here on some Bloody Marys. Let you check them out while I go see what that white one is. Looks like a PRL. Crystal red. That's really weird. Well, we'll put it in the the big tank. We'll put it in our in this tank. Yeah, it was a PR. Hey, that was funny. It's a PRL Tropic. That's a baby PRL. It must have stuck to a net or something. I didn't take any moss out of there or anything. Wow, that's weird. Well, I just put it in the big tank, so I'm sorry that's a little blurry. I don't know why that's blurry. It's not blurry. It's just algae. So let's go over here to greens. Probably can't see them I got to change the substrate on these greens because it makes them way too dark. And it doesn't show the vibrance of their color because they're really, really nice greens. See how, and of course my tank's not clean. The bottom tanks, I ain't gonna lie, they don't get as much attention scraping and stuff as the top tanks. How's that look? Terrible? Yeah. Alright, so we'll come up. I need some jades. Yeah, I like my jades a lot. So here's the fishbone tank. And here's the fishbones I put up for sale last night. Didn't get any buyers. They're the culls out of it. The ones that I pulled out. But this is the tank itself. All the ones that I like the most. This blue bolts. Yeah, I love leaving the algae in the tanks. I try not to scrape them too much because it's free food. No, it wasn't. You know, it's sometimes, you know, when you have an auction, you know, it's like you have people that come on that aren't prepared to start a Caridina tank or just started it. You know, a lot of neo-Caridina shrimpers that are wanting to step into it, which is good, but they're just not ready, and so I talk them out of it. I'm like, look, get your tank ready, and then, you know, I'll take care of you. But, I mean, there's over 50 shrimp in there, and I just started the bid off at $50, so that's like my buddy at the store said. He'd give me $100 for them right now, and I told him, well, if no one wants them today, then I'll sell them all for $100, you know. So it's $2 a piece, and I mean, he could sell them for, you know, whatever he wants, you know, him being the store and all. So customers that really come in there, you know, he sells all my shrimp up there, but people love red shrimp. Oh, these are the orange-eyed royal blue tigers. See how crazy they are? I got to get an order of these for 3B Aquatics. They just contacted me. And then these are my orange Caridina. These are ones, I mean, not orange. I'm very sorry. They're orange-eyed Caridina. And what it is these shrimp were born without, you know, whites, or they were used to mix and this and that or whatever, and that's what they came out as. I have one here in my Yellow King Kong tank that I've never called this tank. It's got a little orange hue to it, so we'll put it over there with them guys. But I put anything that's not perfect over here with orange eyes, and I sell these for $8 a piece. So, I mean, they're just orange-eyed, like this one here I'm putting in right now. It's a little pinkish, but orange eyes are all in there. Camo Campbell, Dylan here. We spoke earlier. Tanks are looking good. Oh, hey, what's happening, Dylan? Yeah, it's why I haven't gotten back to you, because I'm streaming on my phone. Sorry about that. Sell them all and then build a Kanoko tank. Yeah. Those, what are they, Kahokos or whatever? Yeah, those red ones, those are really, really nice. But my Bloody Marys down here, they get super dark. I get some that come out almost black. They're all hiding pretty much right now. Let me see if the one over here, if this black rose with the red face is out. Is it that one there? No. I literally have... Now, see, this is a different black rose tank. These don't produce anything but black and maybe, off black or whatever, like a wet ink, a watered down ink. But there's one in here with a red head. It's a red face. It's real pretty. I posted it. It just hasn't come out yet. But yeah, this is my other Black Rose tank. I don't sell anything out of that tank. But let's get back over here. Oh, and then, okay, we got Yellow King Kong, orange-eyed Yellow King Kongs. Depending on how your cherry reds were, I'd potentially be willing to buy them if you'd be willing to pull the darker reds for me. Well, like I said, I only have Bloody Marys and Fire Reds. But yeah, I mean, I could, I don't have a problem. If I'm not busy and somebody wants a certain type of stuff, that's fine. Oh, hold on. I keep, what the hell did I do with it? 1 second. Hold on. I don't know what I did with it. Hold on. Wait right here. Sit right here for a minute. I gotta feed the fish in this tank. Yes, I said fish. Oh, here it is. I have rice fish in here. Rice fish do very well with shrimps, and they like to breed in a shrimp tank. So I almost never ever feed them, and they just go around and eat the food. That you feed the shrimp, anything that's left behind, stuff like that. Yeah, you did. Yep, rice fish. Yeah, I'll wait till they come up. Hold on, there's one there. Yep. I have some small pseudomagills over in my tank with my mystery snails, but yeah, I have 4 rice fish in here, and they just go around and clean everything up and have babies in the moss, and then I could pull them out, put them in another tank when they grow up, and be good to go. But yeah, rice fish are good. Oh, here's those Ketagolons. Look how many's out now. But, okay, then we have blue steel. Threadfin rainbows. Yep, my buddy's got those. Lamp Eye Normans. Okay, I'll look into that. Yeah, I like the small, the little small fish for my shrimp tanks. If they're not pecky, then I don't have a problem with them. What kind are those? They're the blue. What are they? Darn it! Here they are again. They're the. No, not blue jellies. Darn, I can't think of the name of them. If somebody says it, I'll know it. Daisy blue. Yep, there you go. They're daisies. Yep. They're my favorite. Yep, they're my faves. Yeah, so they just cruise around in there, do their thing, and shrimp love it, and they help keep the tank even cleaner. All right, so let's go up here. This is a tank I'm working on. Oh, they had orange babies. It's a special tank I'm working on for a friend. We're going to have to check those babies out as they grow. This is a special red steel tank that I was asked to breed. It's doing really good. The babies are doing really good. We got more pregnant mamas in there. One in the back is Prego. And here's my pure red line crystal red tank. My orange-eyed they're the extremes, but they don't have the white tails, so they call them the Red Devils. That's it, Orange Eye Red Devils. Some of my faves. And you guys get you guys over here. Sulawesi's. And they're eating that new food, the unnamed food. But see, they eat so much of my food now that I train them that way. So they're not just all eating the algae, that's in the tank. They want to come and eat the foods that you give them. But they were just having babies. Gosh, the babies are so small you can barely even see them. Jacques Jones, ever stuffed shrimp. Normally I have to watch the live stream later as a replay. Good to see you. Hey, good to see you too. And then over here, these are for you, Tropic. Green Rillies. Yeah, I got it like that. Green Rillies. Yeah, they're all I got to do is breed them. They're a lot of them are pregnant, so once they start going, I can start selling. Yeah, they're really, really nice. The greens are really nice. All right. Yeah, they'll be ready to go here soon. Like I said, I have so many pregnant females. Oh, I think the wife even said that she saw babies in here the other day. So, oh yeah, look, they're on the glass. See them on the glass? So we already have babies. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's got green, really. So, when I was told about them, I said, I only want them if they breed true. And they sent me all these. I was like, okay. Little shout out to Aquaballs. Little shout out to Pebble Creek. All right, and then over here, see this fishbone right here with the discs on her cheeks? Or on his cheeks. I'm trying to breed that with some other really nice fish bones. So these are just in 5-gallon tanks. Put some really nice ones in here. And then these are my Black King Kong shadows. Make a 10-minute video on the green Rillies. All right. I will do that. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you for the info. The more I can get on opinions on what I should make for videos, that'd be great. I'm all about opinions. I like opinions. So those are the shadows. These are my Snow Whites. Let me get Munchkin's picture out of the way. I like putting my family photos on my tanks because while I'm working, I get to look at their pictures all day. But I work really hard on these. I try to get as white as possible. white. So I breed these. I call these really hard. Okay, I'll tell them. I'll tell everybody that. And then here is my special tank.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gromby. I will take that idea. I might do it later today. That's really good. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, these shrimp were also sent to me to breed. Yeah, these are some really high grade. Some ones I mean they're so pretty. But see, these tanks, I don't touch these tanks. That's one thing we do here. We just leave the tank alone. I mean, if it grows some algae, we just clean the sponge filters. That's it. Let them eat it. Let them have their fun. Let them do what they want, and that's it. Thank you. I'm going to double check and see the videos about green realies and scout your competition. Love that one in front. I know. It's sweet. But I was told to breed these, and then once they start to have babies, I could start selling. But these are just, I guess these are genes that he's been working on for years. And he didn't want them all in one tank in case, his tank crashed or something, which is totally normal. I mean, that's a pretty smart decision to make. So they were sent to me, and I was told to breed. So here we are. I'm going to get them going. And then here we hit. Now this tank, I've been doing it myself. These are another red steel, but of course all the really red ones are gone, but not gone, but they're hiding. So what I'm working on here is a really pink body and a red head. So some of the babies are coming out with spots on their head, and the others are coming out with a really red head. So it's coming out nice. It's a nice mix, like this little baby right here. But it's just taking a while, but hey, it is what it is. And then here's my Extreme Red King Kong tank. And I have to, call out ones like this. I must have missed this tank with food. Okay, and then we'll go over here. I haven't done this in a while. These are the blue sapphires, and of course they're on red sand, so you can't really tell their color. I can't find a video dedicated to green relies. It's because no one's got them but me. And then over here, I have the zebra babaltes and some black rose. I left some babies in here to grow up. But yeah, I have the zebra babaltes in here. If it'll clear up. I don't think it's going to. The glass might be too dirty. Just green jade, and guess whose video it is? Whose? Mine? These are blue diamonds. And of course on white, bad decision. These are pure black line and crystal blacks mixed. I used to have a tank of each, and I just said, you know what, forget it. Put them all in the same tank. The moss goes all the way back. So I guess if I take a blue Rilly and cross it with a yellow Rilly. Oh, Shrimp Life? Cool. Hey, you could try. You could try to do anything. Here's the Golden Dragons or the Red Calcio. Black Pinto mix.
Tangerine tigers. This tank just exploded and had a bazillion babies. If you look in that Subwasutan, they're all over. Yeah, do a guide, all that. Make a nice 1 minute video. YouTube loves this. Okay. Your green jade video almost had 1,000 views. Should have more views than that. Yeah. Then here's the crystals. These are some of my favorites. Looks like they had sugar sprinkled on them, you know, for the lines on them. Shrimp spotlights, okay. Wait till he becomes known for green shrimp. Yeah, that's why. Hey, I kept them secret, you know, because I was told, hey, I got some green rillies, and I said, yeah, okay. I said, and I got swampland in Florida, and yeah, he sent them. So, trying to see if that red-headed shrimp is in. I don't see him yet. All right, so these are shrimp I've been working on to get them super dark. These little ones, they look like cranberries, and they only have a couple lines on their back. Those are the ones I'm working on. If they breach you, let me know how much you need to call. He's an American mark. Detroit will get massive views later on. Hey, I like the views. Doing an update video in a couple months. Okay. Hey, all I want to do is hit 1,000, so I don't have to worry about streaming through other stuff, and I can get a lot of other things going on. These are fancy red tigers. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Yippers. Yeah, because here, I'll show you real fast. These are the fishbone calls that I took out. And none of them are ugly. They're all really nice. And those are the ones I put up for sale last night. But it's just, you know, it wasn't a crowd for Carradino. Oh, look at this blue bolt down here, this little one with that super dark head. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's 50 plus shrimp in there. It's a whole colony. You know, out of my Galaxy Fishbone tank. You know, you'd kill it with them, but sounds like you'd be willing to sell them at a deal. Well, yeah, I put them up last night at $50 to start. I just have auctions like that to see what, you know, let people go from there. Hey, I don't try to kill nobody. I just, you know, hey, they're calls, so, you know, make me a good off. That's why I was like, told my buddy, you know, or at the store, he said he'd give me $100 for them, $2 a piece. And I was like, all right, if I don't sell them. All right, so, okay, that's the fancy red fancy reds. And then this is the Mike Green tank. These are all the shrimp that he sent me for free. So this will always be called Mike Green. Sent me some really nice galaxies, and I got some a couple snowflake in here. No, not over 1,000. I'm really trying hard, man. You know, that's why I was talking to in my stream the other day about, you know, with shrimp channels being kind of small, if we could band together and start helping some channels out, because one of my favorites is Bob Moss. I mean, that dude's so cool. He makes great videos, and it's, you know, I just think that, you know, us shrimpers need to band together and start getting everybody to get our numbers up, so it's not just fish channels that are over 1,000. You know, but yeah, no, I'm not. I'm at 570, was, I don't know, it was $5.77. The other, it always changes. Then these are the Dancing Man. These were bred by Monica Polar in Germany. But I got them through, someone here that sells them. And they also produce the silver line. So these are, if you look at their back, it looks like a little dude dancing with his legs out and his hands up and his little head. But, so yeah, these are, they've had babies once. So we're trying to get them to go again. And of course, we leave them alone. We don't do anything. Basic stuff. I'm in another shrimp Discord that isn't ran by Mark. If you'd like to join, yeah, of course, I'd love to join. I'd love to join. Yeah, because, not for nothing, it's the Discord thing really. It got me a couple subscribers, but I don't know if people are just worried. They don't want to boost another shrimper, So it's like, okay, well, I'm on the Discord. How come, I'm not getting a ton of views? But it's like, well, okay, I'm not going to complain about it. So here's my other fishbone tank that I had to split up the first tank because it went dormant. They weren't doing anything. So a friend of ours here, Rip Ross. Yeah, Bob Moss. What a smart name. Yeah, Bob Ross was pretty incredible. I grew up watching that guy. But yeah, Bob Moss, he's got a good channel. He's got a really, really, really good channel. They're willing to advertise others. The people running it don't actually have YouTube channels, so they are more willing to show your videos. Yeah, I really appreciate them showing my videos. It's really cool, but it's I need subscribers. I've been doing this a long time, and it's just I try to stay away from the fish channels because I don't want my stream to be hey. Alright, hey, you can show up. That's cool. I'll have burgers online. I'm not sure what to do because on my phone it's not jacked up. It is not jacked up on the phone. So I'm not sure what to do. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's a circling. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, not that it is it circling again. Good job. They fixed your internet connection today, Brian. Yeah, I don't know about fixing it, but all right, here we go. Here we go. You are okay. Woo! All right, so as I said, extreme blue bolts, but these are finicky, so you might see a white tail today. Tomorrow, they'll be super dark. So these are really hard to ever worry about culling or anything like that, so I more or less leave them alone. I don't do anything with them. Like I said, the water temperature will have them change. If they're hungry or not hungry, they go in and out. They're a tough one to worry about. Fuck it, we'll do it live. And then over here is my Extreme Black King Kong tank. But I have to call out the ones that aren't extreme. So anything that's got a white line on its back has to come out. Anything that has more than white tips on the tail have to come out. But if yeah, thank you. But if they're all black with just white tips, send me the calls. What? You need my Benny's card. The red card, yeah. It says it's got like 600 and some bucks. So.
Great.
Thanks, son. Hey, get chicken sandwiches. So that's those. And then down here is this one's going to be real dirty, but I just put blue steels down here just to keep the tank going. Some real nice blue steels I have. No, the Shadow Panda, yeah, that's the funny thing is they shouldn't be producing Shadow in there because I had taken the dad out, but a couple of them do have the Shadow. That's where I got my other ones from. But, yeah, so I'm going to have to pluck those little blue ones out of there. But, yes, they do. So, yeah, this more or less, what's the sandwich? Oh, you heard that? You heard me? She's going to McDonald's. Lukester wants McDonald's. He did really good in school today. So we're getting McDonald's, and but she's got to go to CVS and go get my quack pills. You know, I take my anxiety pills and stuff, so I don't hide it. I got anxiety and depression and stuff, so that's why I love to do the shrimp, and why we're supportive of anyone else that has issues, because, you know, we got them too. You know, my wife's got a little PTSD from the Army, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, this is Amanos. We all know what Amanos are. I sell and keep Amanos, and I feed them. Pot helps me for those. Yeah, it's I can't do it during work, so I have to get in where I fit in, more or less. But it worked. The pills, I've been taking pills since 2008. Take Lexapro and Ativan. So, yeah, it works really good. But I feed these guys carrots. I feed them regular food, but there's carrots in there at all times. Yeah, Mr. Gromby, it's because, you know, I'm a union carpenter, so they can drop me at any time. So if they go drop me and I drop dirty, then they can fire me, you know, or let me go. And, you know, or if I get hurt on the job and they make me take a urine test. This is a mono shrimp. They eat algae. You're very aggressive. But I watched pills scare me. My family has a huge issue with addiction. Oh, no. Yeah. It's I just don't take anything that's... I mean, I've taken it all. They give me Norcos for my back, all that stuff. But I don't take none of it now. I don't know. Pills just don't... they don't... you know, they don't bother me. You know, my thing was I was a smoker. And... we've been quit smoking for 2 years now. It's over 2 years. This August will be 3 years. and I drink Monsters to curb my nicotine. I drink one a day, and it takes away all of my nicotine needs. So, but yep, these are Hermanos. I got the carrot idea. I watched this really incredible Asian guy on YouTube. He breeds them, and he had big carrots cut in half, chopped up. I don't dice these up, or they're just the baby carrots. And his Hermanos would like turn reddish orange and stuff from the carrots, but they can eat the carrots all day. You don't have to worry about them going hungry, because these guys will eat all day long. Yep. Quitting smoking's the worst. I don't wish it on anybody. And, we just got lucky doing it again. So. But yeah, every day, it's all I want to do is smoke. Every day. But my son said, stop smoking, Dada, because I don't want you to die. And, that got to me, so me and the wife quit. So, this is another tank of fish bones. Excuse me. These are some good fish bones I took out of the upper tank to put down here. Just so they can, keep the tank going, poop in it and stuff until I get another type of shrimp to put down in here. No, I just throw the carrot in there right out of the package. I just drop it right in. It sinks to the bottom, and it softens up over time. But, they're so aggressive, they just tear at it. I mean, tear it up like you wouldn't believe. But I feed them probably every other day. They are very, they'll eat probably 24/7, but I just don't want to dirty the tank up too much. So I leave the carrot in there. It doesn't dirty the tank up at all, and that's it. They hit you in the strings. A very good reason to quit. Yeah, it's he's always on us, so he wants us to be around. Now here's the black Calcio, so the black dragon. Yes, just shake the rabbits off. Yeah. How long does a carrot last in there? Oh gosh, the carrot will go for I put 2 in there, and I just sold 50 to the store, so I've had those 2 in there a week, and the one is almost gone, and the other one, they're working on it. Like I said, I feed them, so the carrots last, 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. It just depends on how many. If I only had like 20 in there, and I'd only have 1 carrot in there, but I tried putting carrot with the Neos. No, I do green beans. I do the French style cut green beans. I about feed green beans to everything. My cichlids go crazy for it. They'll eat handfuls of green beans. But shrimp love green beans. They'll eat green beans all day. But I don't put a lot in. I probably put a 1/4 inch in each tank, and they'll destroy it. They just love the green beans. What else have I put in with Neo's? Green beans. I'm really not big on just putting a bunch of stuff in. My mulberry leaf, spinach powder, spinach leaves, stuff along that lines. I just don't put in a bunch of stuff just because, it's hard for me to do that, but. Alright, and move on. This is the mixed red pinto tank. But here's the problem. Got an issue. Can't never see them because the whole tank is a washer tank and a little bit of algae. But they just come out to get food and then disappear into the big green blue yonder. And that's it. Yeah, I heard dandelion is good. Alfalfa leaves I pick out of my pasture. They go nuts for it. Yeah. I hear alfalfa is really good. Yeah, the mulberry, the trees. I have mulberry trees in my yard, so I sell the mulberry leaf. My crack sacks are actually ground up mulberry leaf, into powder, and then I sell that. So, how does someone become interested in raising shrimp? Is it raising? I've never seen it before. Anna, I guess you just enjoy the hobby and find a reason that you like shrimp. If they make you happy, then you're one of the people that can fall in love with them. We do it because of the colors. It makes us happy to sit and watch them eat all day and swim around. Pretty high protein, yes. I dry and powder the alfalfa, dandelion, mulberry, and feed through the winter till spring. Yep, that's what we do here. I put a bunch of stuff in my mulberry powder. I put Bacter AE. I put a whole bunch of floating plants. All sorts of stuff. I grind up and put it in there. All right, we'll go here to my other fire red tank. I have 2 tanks. I gotta keep up. So many people want to buy them, so I have to breed out of 2 tanks. I was thinking of there's someone that was selling a 100-gallon Rubbermaid tote. They haven't answered, and it's still for sale on Facebook Marketplace, but it's like brand new. So I message them because I want to get it out. I want to be able to buy it, and so I could get it outside, and I want to fill it full of fire reds. But of course, if I can't get them to answer me, who knows? A lot of people are out of town, or this or that, or it is what it is. If you like them and want to see them every day in your own home, then you research how to keep them and then buy them. Chevy Fish. Hey, Bucket Man. Yeah. And then these here, they're really hard to see. They don't come out much. The next tank. These are my purple metallics. They love to chill in the back. As you see, I put the food in there. They come out, get what they want, and then go back in. But there's one right there on the left. He's not moving around very much. Now here's my coal tank that I call the shadows out of. Some got some blue, but the tips of their tails are white. So, the stripes on their back are blue, but the tips of the tail are white, and it just makes me think that just because their gene on their backside is blue, the main gene that they carry is white because the tips of their tail are white. I'm just not sure about it, but I'm trying different things to get my tank to go all blue and lose the white tips on the tail. Joe Coffee, what's happening? Mr. Manifesto, Muppets 929. What's happening, Joe Coffee? How's it going, mister? Haven't seen you in a bit. Somewhere around here? Yeah, it's Shrimpies eat for free. You may need to introduce some more blue tail males into there. Well, no, this is the call tank, Mr. Gromby. This is where they go. So I'll just sell these as Black King Kong possible shadow genes. So if somebody wants Black King Kongs, I'll sell them to them right out of this tank. It's just a call tank. But yeah, the upper tanks, that's what I'll have to do is, that's why I'm pulling out everything that has white tips on the tail. Because I do believe that the gene, if the tips on the tail are not blue, then they don't carry, they might have a blue gene, but it's not the dominant gene. Yeah, so these are more or less if people want, these shrimp and they want shadows and they don't want to, pay for shadows and stuff. It's just a coal tank. I'm doing that with my cherries and their legs. I keep pulling all the late legs out. Yep, that's what I did. Just keep pulling, and man, my cherries got so red. They got so red, I sold out of them, and I've never had cherries since. And the ones losing their coats. Yep. Sucks to have to call. Yeah, but see here, my thing is I don't call because there's something wrong with the shrimp. I call because, I don't want white tips on my shrimp in the shadow tank. That's just me. It's just my preference. There's nothing wrong. But yes, it does suck to have to go, well, these got to go. But that's why Sulawesi's are almost my favorite because I've never called one ever. So every Sulawesi in the tank is perfect. They just don't need culling. Not one of them. Turn my cherries into that Kanokos. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd probably do what you were talking about. I mean, but I don't know. Just in my opinion, if you just keep doing what you're doing and call, instead of trying to mix a color into them to get dark, you're gonna get the dark color. Because ask yourself this: how did they get red in the first place? The shrimps created the red, and it was a cull, so they called it out and they called all the reds, and it's just I think you would be better off in doing it that way than trying to put two colors together to make a darker one, because down the road it's going to start spitting out the original colors anyways, and then you're going to have to pull those out. Because see, like these up here, Mr. Gromby, I've done this tank, and you see the little red ones back there with the orange eyes. Well, I brought orange eyes into this tank. They did not have orange eyes before. So I brought the orange eyes into this, but if you look, the little red ones, they might have all red, but they don't have white. So they were born without the white gene. So now these babies have to breed back to the parents or to themselves to get the white gene back. But I now brought orange eyes into this colony. Oh yeah, you could put darker ones, or you could put, because see, a fire red is the highest grade cherry that you can do. Now, if you want your fire reds to have the inside of them red also, then you could probably introduce a Bloody Mary, and then help darken the inside of your shrimp also, because Bloody Mary's insides are red. And then, last but not, well, I'll have to check the other ones, but I was showing this last night. So here's the tank that I totally gutted. Took everything out because it had scuds in it. And I will not have scuds. I don't know how they got in here. The only tank that I have that has scuds is my Bloody Mary tank. And that is a Neocaridina tank. There's no reason why scuds should have been in here. So anyways, scuds got in here. They started breeding, and they had to go. So I literally took all the plants out, took them up to my buddy's store, sold them all to him. Because they're fish. You use them for fish tanks. So if there's any left, they'll get eaten. How did I work the scuds out? I gutted the whole entire tank. I picked out every single baby shrimp. All these little babies and all the adults. I picked them all out, one by one. I did a video on it. Oh, you see these guys back here? My fan shrimp. But I picked every single shrimp out of here by hand, one by one by one. Yeah, it was. But what I did is, like, all the shrimp, I took them out. I put all the plants in their own buckets. Everything. The wood that was in here, I rinsed it off with boiling water, and then I left it out to dry. And then every plant that's in here is different except 2 pieces of boost that I did a peroxide dip. So it was a long haul, but then I had to go buy more substrate. But this time I'm doing it all in these huge Anubias plants, boosts, and hookerus. But there's so many babies in this tank. I was able to do a big culling on the adults. So I kept the best ones. And these Anubias were at my buddy's store, and he was selling for $50 a piece, and I got them all for $90 in culled shrimp. And he had 400, well, what was it, 9? I think he had nine plants at $50 a piece, and I got them all for $40 or for $90 in culled shrimp. So now this tank, I have it in other tanks too, but I wanted them because they're huge. But his thing was he left them in a tank with no light, so some of the leaves started to melt. So that's why some of the stems don't have a leaf, because I cut them off. But so I'm going to do all Anubias, boosts, and hookerus moss in here. So I changed up the whole thing. Oh, and one little God, what is that? My fan shrimp are on right there right now. I picked up 3 more of those too. Could you have did a low heat in the oven at like 180 degrees for an hour or two to cook something? Yeah. I coulda. But I mean, I don't have anything to put 16 pounds of substrate in. But yes, you could have, because it's just like dirt. There's literally machines. I took horticulture, and I went into landscape design. But there's machines. There's like metal boxes that you put on the floor, and you fill it up with dirt, and then you and then you put the lid on it and you turn it on, and it gets so hot that it kills anything that's in the dirt. So when you go to, put it in little pots to start your sprouts, to put your seeds in, you don't have to worry about bugs being in it and killing your plants as they're growing, from seedlings. So it's the same thing, but the bad thing is I don't have anything to do. I don't have a large enough container, because there's 16 pounds of the black humate substrate in there. Yeah, so it is lunatic fringe. But yes, it is something that could have been done, yes. But it was easier for me to just scoop it out and then take the tank outside and hose it out with freezing cold water. I found 2 dead just by the freezing cold water. 20 likes. Nice. Yeah, this on my phone here doesn't tell me anything. Doesn't tell me how many people are on, nothing. Buy a couple of cake tins from Goodwill to do it in batches. Yeah, I could have. Yep. I surely could have. But my concern at the time was just how fast I could get it done and keep the shrimp super healthy. So what I did is when I gutted it, took it outside, put freezing cold water in it, rinsed it out for probably 40 minutes, and then left it outside in the cold, empty, and then, probably about 4 hours later, wiped it down, brought it in, let it warm up, and then just started filling it all back up. And then I poured a whole bunch of my liquid live bacteria for my Caridina tanks that I sell. I poured a bunch of that in here, and it stayed cloudy for 3 days, but I put the shrimp and everything in that same day with all brand new water except 10 gallons of it. I kept 10 gallons of the original water, and boiled all the filter pads in the back, killed everything. And all I did was dump a ton of bacteria in here and put all the shrimps back in, and every single one of them lived. Because I have plants in here that are covered in, all the good stuff, bacterias, and then I pulled dual sponges out of my Caridina tanks and squeezed them in. So it was same day, gutted and redone in the same day, and no shrimp died with all new water. How are the half-beaks? The half-beaks are quite well. The half-beaks are large and doing very good. Very, very, very good. I'm very surprised and very happy that I have them. I heard of people pouring a bunch of sparkling water to kill the seed shrimp. Basically, take all the water out and then pour in that to suffocate them all. Oh, I could believe it. It was just, I wasn't sure because I never had to deal with it. Like I said, they were in my Bloody Mary tank, but I put the fish in there, to eat them. So, but in here, there was too many babies, and I didn't know what type of fish I could put in here that wouldn't kill my babies. That would eat the scuds. But so here you see on this big Anubias, a lot of the leaves are missing. Not a lot, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them here because they had turned brown. But I have 2 lights in this tank. These fluvels only come with 1 light. So you can add another light. It's got a spot for a light. So I added another light, and I have them both running now to bring life. Because these sat in the dark for like 2 weeks. And they started to curve and turn brown. So now I have them in here with 2 lights on. Just banging them. And they're all starting to flatten back out and get their colors back. So I might lose like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 leaves over here. But everything else looks really good. So I'm running into this issue as well. So this is a good conversation to have. Yep. But yeah, it's something gets in a tank. You don't know how. It could be you stuck a plant in there. You didn't quarantine it long enough, or when you did your dip, it wasn't strong enough to kill what it was, and that's the bad thing. I mean, like the other tank, if there's any left, I haven't seen any in probably 3 weeks, but if there's any left, I'll just do the same thing: scoop shrimp out, and dump the sand out, reset it, and put them back in the same day. Now there's more of my fan shrimp down here. I don't know if you guys can see them. Now I'm gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to call it a day because Mama's got dinner. I gotta go eat with the family. But see, I got a couple more of them guys down there. I bought 3 more when I went to the store. They're the scuds I'm not a fan of, but I made peace with the seed shrimp since they're... Oh, seed shrimp is no problem. There's, for some reason, it's really cool because you sit and look and you're like, man, when's the tank going to be seeded? When is it going to be seeded? Then the seed shrimp show up and you're like, the tank is perfect. And then it seems like right when those shrimp show up, the shrimp go nuts and just start breeding. So to me, they're a super positive sign. And also, they don't last long. If you don't overfeed the tank, they literally die off. They just disappear. That's how they do it in my tanks. And that's where I've gotten that from. Yeah, they do take, loads of work. Aren't seed shrimp and scuds the same thing? I don't know if they're in the same category of like crustacean, but like I said, seed shrimp disappear for me. The minute I see them in a tank is like when I know the tank is perfect. It's ready to go. That's why they say you have a seeded tank because my seed shrimp show up. So, but they disappear. They die off and just go away. Like I said, if you don't overfeed, then you're not feeding them because your regular shrimp in the tank are going to eat all the food. Yeah, I don't have seed shrimp problems. Seed shrimp are ostracods. Okay, yeah, thank you, Chevy Fish. I goofed up the other day when I was taking this 15-gallon apart. I didn't call them scuds. I call them copepods. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was saying, so it was crazy. But yeah, so this tank's coming together. I haven't stuck my hands in there to really put everything where I want it. I don't really care right now. It's more or less just I put all those baby shrimp in there. And I want them to be all over the leaves, eating all the bacterias and biofilms and everything, and just let the plants start to relax and get comfortable in the tank, and that's it. That's my whole concern right now. It's not really putting things where I think they would look the best. I'll do that down the road. Well, I'm glad I could be helpful, and I have the best moderators in town. So let me see one more thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to do these over here. So, nope. I'll show you one more tank, and then we'll call it a day. It's around the corner in the dark. It's my blue jelly tank. These guys, I just love them. Got to be, I don't want to say the best shrimp, but you don't have to call not a one of them. Gorgeous. The babies, look at the babies all over the stone. They're so small you can't even see them. Oh, I will do the Green Really video. But hold on, let me show you one more. Can't show you everything. Got to block out some stuff. All right. Yeah, I'll do all the info. Yep. I'll write it all down so I can get it on, like you say, get it within like a 10-minute video. So it's short and I can get a bunch of views. I have a tank next to this tank, but it's not turned on because I can only turn it on with my phone. It's a Fluval light, but I'm streaming with my phone. But it's got my orange lilies in it and green babaltes. But this is my blue jelly or whatever they're called. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. Looks really good. I like it a lot. But yeah, they're just breeding. I just leave them in here, and one day it'll be an explosion. So yeah, the blue Neo. Yep. The jellies. I haven't even put them on the website yet. Yep. Then I'll give you guys a shot of the fish tank. The Caridina fish tank. I mean, Caridina. Bam. So you guys see, I do keep for the child. So these are my breeding pair of Super Red Severums. I have a pair of Monte Cristos right there. You can see the colors are beautiful. Then I have a pair of Waru. I don't know if they're male and female, but there's one. And there's one. And then that's an albino Jack Dempsey. A pink Jack Dempsey. I have L333s in the caves. I usually breed tons of plecos, and now I have my albinos growing, my males, so I should be getting more plecos soon. Those aren't bricks, they're homemade. I make my own pleco caves. I cut that's slate, and I cut it on my tile saw, and then I glue it together with aquarium silicone. So this is like a hotel, a pleco hotel. But yeah, they're all pleco hotels. That's where I do, where I get all my plecos from. And then my 333s, you see her back there, or him. They love being on the wood. And then, like, the little females are down underneath and in the wood down there. No, I really don't do... Oh, and then that right there is a bleaker eye. It's going away. He's shy. The bleaker eye is shy. That's a baby bleaker eye growing up. I got it. It was the size of a dime. But it's got beautiful blue spots. I got a lot of Cory cats. But yeah, I kind of got fish that, yeah, people have Severums and stuff, but, these here I've never seen before. And then this one here, look at him. He's creeping up, thinks it's dinner time. Smiley Aquatics, hey! Yeah, that bleaker eye is going to get bigger than all the fish in here. But yeah, I've kept all, fish my whole life. I got 2 110s. I feed the Sickly Gold, the round, the medium size. I feed Tetratropical Color Granules. The algae wafers, they're okay, but I'm a big green bean guy. So there's the bacteria E, but there's not bacteria E in here. It's bug bites. It's crushed up like the Tetra. And then here's the little, the last of the old Cichlid Gold. So I'm going to burn that up and then I'll give them the new stuff. Oh, I know the bleaker. I won't. Yeah. But yep, that's our tank. It's mainly my wife's tank, but I'm a huge Waru fan. They got to be one of the most beautiful fish. Look at that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. But yeah, these Monte Carlos, that's what they are. Monte Carlos. Yeah, these Severums, they gave us babies. They bred, and then they just decided to stop. But she's packed, and then they started digging holes over here, like to use this slate, but they just chose not to. So hopefully soon they'll have babies again. I had 32 of them, so we had a really good run. But yeah, so I got a sponge filter. I have a power head. And what it is I have the Current loop. The light, the brand is called Current. And this is the loop remote. So I can control power heads from this. I can control pumps. I just plug it into all the stuff down there. But if you watch this, if you can see that, I'll turn it on. Just from the remote. And I could blow all the water around. You know, so it's, you know, you look at it and you're like, you know, okay, well, you know, what do you really got? And it's just something that's nice to blow the water around. And, you know, I keep plastic plants in it because, you know, these type of fish will eat every single plant you have. They've destroyed $1,000 in plants, but yeah, look, the Warus are beautiful. But they're all waiting for food. I'll feed them. Why not? Everybody likes to watch fish eat. I try not to overfeed these guys, you know, because they're big fish, but I give them 50% water change weekly because they poop. You know, they're big fish that poop big. You got big poops. So now they'll literally pick it out of the substrate till it's all gone. Yeah, the fish love to swim in the current. But I like to feed a little extra so the plecos can go around and, you know, just go pick up what they miss. But you always know when you got healthy fish, they eat like pigs. You know, they're always happy to see you. But I like, you know, I like to keep, you know, different type of fish that other people really don't keep. You know, big fish make big poops, yep. Not redwood, nope. Super red Severums. Yeah, these are super reds. He's a super red. I had 2 of them, but I sold one a long time ago. It's all from the same breeder. And then his house caught fire or something, and he lost everything. So, like, I'm the only one that breeds them now. But I don't know why. They just quit breeding. So, I mean, it is what it is. As these plecos are coming out. They see the food, they want to come out and get it. Oh, yeah, they look great in a pond. I was thinking of building one this year, but I would dig it out myself, put a liner in it. But, yeah, they'll sit here and eat all day. Eat all day. They won't leave a bit, not a nothing. Look, they're all sitting in here tired. No fish are in there, so they're like, all right, that's our spot. We're chilling. Chill, chill. There's my 333s. Got to get them breeding. I've had them for a couple years now. I bought them. They weren't even a half-inch long, so they're just really scared of everything, so. Big fish, big poops. Yeah, see, that one was going to come out and then got scared, went back in. Yep, Pleco Caves. And then that one's one that's still there from when I got rid of all my Plecos and then sold the parents. It's so funny. I sold the dad and the 3 mothers to the pet store, and they've never bred for them once. It's just funny. I would help you dig it if I was not 2,000 miles away. Well, Mr. Gromby, I just got shrimp in the mail. A happy day for me. Well, congratulations. If you could make a little video, make sure you make a video. And that's one thing I always do. If I buy shrimp, I always make a video in case something goes wrong. But here's the thing. If it goes wrong, I don't ever post it. Never, ever, ever. If something shows up dead, I don't post it. I don't care. I just don't do it. I don't think it's fair. Like I had somebody send me snails. I don't know if they didn't know how to do it, ship them or not, but they all showed up dead. They were cooked, overheated. They put a heat pack and it killed them all. I mean, they were so hot, felt like they just came out of my microwave. So, the whole thing is, it just comes down to, always make videos. It's good, so you can always remember the good times, But, yeah, I don't ever, ever, ever. The only thing I do is I'll send a copy of it to the person, but I refuse. I do not care. I refuse to, there's another Anubias. I got to get that little fella out of there. I refuse to post a bad video. I don't care. Some people do it. I won't do it. It's, to me, look, it's not the person who sent it. It's not like they sent it on purpose and wanted the stuff to die. They just spent tons of money to breed and grow it. They didn't want it to die. So why would I post that? That's just, it's unfair. Nobody wants that. So, okay, everyone. We'll flip this around. We down here. We gonna call it a day. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it very much here at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. We got a lot of aquatics. But hopefully we're going to be Detroit Shrimp and Snails. So we're trying to get those mystery snails going so we can get them for everybody too. Excuse me, you got the purples, the magentas, the blues, the ivories, stuff like that. So we got about 6 clutches up there already waiting for them to go. But everybody keep your eyes out. And look, if you need anything, let us know. Message me. You can message me and I'll give you my phone number. You can call me on my phone or text me on my phone. It's just here. This is the thing. Is the website that I have. We're going to be updating it. But the bad thing is it doesn't matter. You get all these weirdos on there putting all this weird stuff on the website. I was actually going to shut it down because, I could. It's just, it's irritating. But my phone number is on my Facebook. So if you guys come over and friend me on Facebook, you can go on there. Or like I said, just message me. Say, hey, here's my number. Private message me and I'll send you my number or whatever. And you can contact me that way. But if you need anything, you need shrimp, you need nets, you need food, you need this, you need that, salts, live bacteria, anything, give us a call. Let us know. We'll take care of you. Getting ramshorn snails to breed. Seems I just can't make it happen. I can't get them to stop breeding, Joe. Probably lots of food. Like I feed the mystery snails, and what I'm told is, like, snails won't breed. they won't lay eggs if they don't think that there's enough food to feed the young when they're born. So if you don't have enough food in the tank, they're going to be like, hell no. Here, look, I'll even show you in this one tank over here. Hold on. This tank I just showed you guys with the blue jellies in it. Shoot, the ram's horns in it. I got to keep taking them out all the time. Hold on, here we go. Look at it. Because they get so big. Then they just float around. Top of the tank. They just floating. Well, I understand, but there's something somebody's eating the food. Somebody's eating it to where they don't want to lay eggs. Because look, watch this. I'll show you guys my my snail tank. I have ram's horns growing in here. I started breeding purples and blues. And they won't stop breeding. Look at that. Look at the spots, just beautiful. That one. But here's like my mystery snails. And then, like I said, this is also my cull tank. But the shrimp that I put in here aren't garbage. There's sapphires, blue sapphires. I even put clear ones in here. But I use those stones right there. That's what the birds, they sell for birds. Oh, you're screwing with me? All right. All right, well, if you can't post my link, it's all right. I'm sorry. Just look me up. I'm not hard to find. Send me a message. Oh, yeah, there's some precox I got in here. I have them in here for the same reason. Look at that big ram's horn. But, yeah, for the same reason. Eat up anything that shouldn't be in here. But, all right, everyone, we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out here in Detroit with us. Want to say thank you to our moderators for doing such an incredible job. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. And please everyone take care of yourself. Don't forget those masks. Stay more than 6 feet away. Somebody's more than 6 feet toward you. They're in your space. Get them back. Swing a bat. Tell them, get out. I'm just kidding. All right, everyone. 3B Aquatics. Hey, hey. There you are. I'll be sending your stuff out soon. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. I know tomorrow's Friday, but have a great day. Take care of yourself. And from Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, good night.